Yeah, more of this. I've been wanting to play more of this. I had fun with this. Easy to flame honest. I know. Right, I need to use the D-pad, not the analog stick. Right, I need to do that. I have enough money for that. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She'll surely focus at work. Right, I don't think we have anything else to do here other than going to work. At least that's what I think. Yeah, we already seen these. Let's just get straight to it then. Wednesday, December 14th. Good evening. Hey, Jill. What's the sound you don't hear every day? Boss, what are you doing here with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. White Knight came yesterday, she left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the counter. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool. And comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was... Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief? What the hell is that about? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. Who's sending me messages? For fuck's sake. God damn it, Mom. To wear what now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Oh, right, I need to do this again. Right. Well, I just add some random stuff again, I guess. No idea what was in it before, so just random stuff, really. Pretty sure I think I had this before. Sure. So how is everyone doing today? Hope everyone was doing fine. Nothing really special going on here. It was raining quite a lot early. Also thundering. Sure, should be fine. But the rain and thunder has stopped now, so there's that. Time to drink mixed drinks and change lives. Oh, it's you again. Hey Brett, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Lucky size. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? It was a beer. I did we make it again. I was pretty sure it wants a big one, so double the ingredients. Oh, I fucked it up again already. Aren't I smart? Music is too loud. Ooh. I've turned it down a little bit now. I hope that's better. Okay, so why am I messing this one up again? I'll mix. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Hope the music is better now. It's a bit annoying to regulate, because I also hear the same stuff, so yeah. There you go. Hello there, DDD. Yes, that's what I call a service. good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today you are supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks for all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too, how did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at the concert later tonight. Yesterday I was learning the details of the interview I'd have. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. Jesus. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. Oh dear. We've come a long way in the department of Lillim sex appeal, I'll tell you. She was a Lillim now. Yes, one of those new fancy King class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. Okay then. I wouldn't mind finding out that for myself. Hey, you. The guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong and certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. What the hell's going on there in the street? People are being noisy. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws we're trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. John's face got secrets. Yeah, he's hiding something. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And those people start crying segregation, that, like that you're doomed. Oh well, isn't that topical? This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. Well, what happened when I got out of high school? I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship? That's no mean feat, Brad. Well, I guess even without a scholarship there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. Pizza face. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well... I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to go to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and I managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. No beer for once? So what goes in this? else in it. Okay. Wait for it to go faster. There we go. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How do you want to do unreasonable stuff? How do you feel like you have more power than you do and all that? Oh yeah, I recall something like that, but then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in racial slurs in German? Why in German? Racial slurs in what? Well, let me tell you something. You're so people worse than your investors. Oh. Your clients. Excuse me. Your readers, if you think your clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, it is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. Maybe they sound more aggressive in German. Well, the German language does sound more aggressive overall, so I guess, but it's still rather specific that he knows slurs in German. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if he ever catches something he said out of context. Whoa, that also happens a lot. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about an animal in the article about cougars in a nearby forest. All because we got back over 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. Excuse me. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and they thought about writing about them. Okay. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when someone else says about it. But the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can make a joke. They're always out for blood. Isn't that also quite topical? I mean, if you see Twitter these days. You can't win, you always offend somebody. Ooh, now isn't that the truth? Anyway, some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. How old is this game again? Because I feel it's like quite on the nose for some commentary these days. I think it was from 2016 or something, right? Like, jeez. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bosses are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at a mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like it's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something to delay the interview. The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when an encore concert happens, I need to plaster the chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure, something bitter. People are trying to cancel Domino's pizza over an 8-year-old street. Yeah, it's stupid. By flavor, bitter. What can we offer this guy? Hot chocolate milk, it sounds good. Bitter girl, yes, definitely not that for him. Suplex, that might be something for him. Dilemanium burning. Sour promo and bland. Wait. You missed some. Red Punch and Paul Driver. Suplex. Grizzly Temple. So yeah, it's very on topic. Yeah. Yeah, I guess a Gut Punch. Those optional. No, let's give him that. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that girl's producer was angry as fuck, trying to negotiate him, it was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with so-called justice warriors. Okay. Okay. That's one for the ages. Woo? So-called justice warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. What the fuck? Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. So wait, these are actually warriors for justice? What the hell? Oh my god. They had to, no normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Well, yeah. That's also pretty topical. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they're trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen of guys in speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were some more polite than a producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries is more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and a bag of battery audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Well, killing is fun with this. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. But, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Oh. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you going to do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need some unclogging unclogging. Iris? I've had Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Ben? Did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and... Screwdriver and bacon? Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello. Oh, hello Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. He sold me a VAC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible. What? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible... There's a fetish out there for people... for invisible people. How does that work? How does that work? Dystopian futures are weird. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. I was trying to find something like that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring him something that made me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be visible too beside your camera or something? You have a point. Oh well, it works. I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. Nanomachine, son. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. Hold on. What does it have to do with what you want though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey last time I checked though. Almost to the human eye. Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an airy, surrounding colored blob. And we let them see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was it about? What was talking about to yourself again? Television is glitching out again. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano, woman. Sure. Hold on. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. Still have no idea what aged even means though. Should probably look that up at some point. One piano, woman. Thanks. I love these ones now. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. Would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involving or anything. You know, if you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fat and I'll keep you company. Keep you fat. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Excuse me? You still need to pay me if you want to get naughty. I already have a cat that does that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer though. Oh, hey John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What does it have to do with Hong Kong? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey honey, what did he do? He's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His boss is like a nebulous mouse that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? Yeah, so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what's happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge, it seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, and now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting stuff on you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there is this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a, I can see where this is going. I can definitely see where this one is going. A bit too early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, is it weird that I didn't see you yesterday? I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come by before you start. Oh, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend me all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I got to his house at 11 AM, dressed as requested and spent all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered and leave. Nothing sexual, I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, one day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part of his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Yeah, I figured something like that was going on. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody, I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. Okay, that sounds like an interesting backstory. something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. Tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single and I don't mind that you're a girl. This game is certainly going places, isn't it? Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. The other guy is your client. Wait, what? Have you seen him? Or will he still show up? Because I don't remember it. Wait, is it Donovan? No, because he was here yesterday. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. DFCs looks like kids. DFC, kids. I know what that means. Yes and no. At the factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Don't you look like babies outside of the factory? Nope. Every fresh DLC 72 looks about 10 or 13, makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once the DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body is something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. I don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. I don't really need that advantage, you know. How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now I'm just fine the way I am. I see. This is kinda cute though. Good evening, Gail. Welcome to... Does it happen a lot? Not really. Would have been less if Jill would just call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit you'll hit a cling of your... you hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Hello, Durakane. Sure, no worry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Dorothy, please. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay, honey. Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. Big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a cut punch. Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. Do we need to do this in order, or how does that work? Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay. A big one, so that's double of these. 4 of these. 4 of those. Sure. Well, let's put one more in and blend it. Tastes like old chocolate milk. And a gut punch. Didn't I just make these? Yeah, I gave Donovan one of those. There we go. Here and here. We need to retry this game and get everyone drunk as fuck. Good luck with that one. Thank you. All in order, thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? Oh dear. If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No thank you, it's not about that. Then go ahead, I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other persons after, well... after they violate every hole in your body? Oh my god. I didn't expect such language as this before I started this game, you know. I really didn't expect that. Makes me all the more wonder about people that wanted me to play this. After they violate every hole in your body, regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth no one has tried to dispel. It is true, but it's also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. Someone just think you played this game twice. Yeah, I'm quite surprised at that, to be honest. I've heard stories about the DFCs who marry, get nervous on a wedding night, and bam. Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to command a tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but they're just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? And just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, you know that's not what I mean. I tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. She's cute. She's also kinda lewd though. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with this meanie. Thank you. Please come again. You've got something else, huh? She's so nice about what she does, it's kinda hard to not root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and it becomes a problem from time to time. It's her job. I suppose. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm going to go and take my... Gail! I need your girly hands here for a second. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. No, don't worry. Sorry you have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gail's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a marsh... Why do I want to say marsh blast? A marsh blast. Yeah, I can. Jesus. Marsh blast. I'm having trouble with that. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Wonder what happens if you do. They're also all under M. Interesting. I wonder if that is a tip or something to give him another one. All blended, nothing else. Okay. There we go. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war? Not an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering about for a while now. What could that be? First it was our professional assassin. How a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to be any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. Oh, so he's an assassin, okay. But I've often wondered about What I've often wondered about is how we can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise any suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. Everyone knows you're an assassin, but isn't that still kinda counterproductive? Just be careful with your hair there, that you don't accidentally rip it out, Akane. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if... I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got a mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if I left it a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. You're believable, because it's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should, it's quite a show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Balls. Break. Alright. Break time. The game is plenty generous with its save times, to be honest. Boss should clean the chicken buckets he throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. I just did music like this. You could take a couple of minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet, make sure to use it to the point of avoiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open, great. Welcome to VA11-HALL-A. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah. Well, this is a bar. A bar, nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know, I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? I'm sorry if that's confusing. Something better but not too bitter. Maybe something bitter and girly. Let me see what I can get you. That's not very helpful, is it? That maybe? Yeah, that one. It's literally the only thing it is. Despite having made this one earlier. Optional. I'm not going to suplex her. Try this. Yep, this will do just fine, thanks. You don't look you're from around here. What brought you here, what brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I am... Do you need to say the stars? No. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira Miki. No, put more spirit into it. Kira Miki. Almost there. Kira Miki. Kira Miki. Gee, this goes on for a while, doesn't it? Kira Miki. Kira Miki. Jesus, how much times are you going to say it? That's it. Are you feeling it? Feeling it? A shulk isn't hair, you know. Jesus, it's warm in here. Stupid weather. Jesus, how much? And don't you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where are we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know that I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in the bed. Concert? Wait, you're the Lillim that's putting on a concert tonight? I had that feeling, yeah. I'm one Lillim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lillim you're looking for. What are you doing all the way down here? Well, we were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert posters outside and decided to check his place. But just that, isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people, and it's all that fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. This game makes you want to drink. Please don't drink. Well, 400,000 is not many. Then what exactly is? Hold on then. Based on your little demonstration from before, I should call you Miss Nikki, right? If you don't get it, let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft isn't alcohol-free. No, I meant soft isn't soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. I wonder if she means alcohol-free or something else. Oh. That isn't very helpful. What the hell is this though? Sweet, light, and fruity. Wait. Sweet, girly, and soft. Okay. Guess we'll go with this one then. I'll age that next. I mean, she is blue. I don't know there is a way to sort for low alcohol. I've not seen it at least. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it, thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Eh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender with Rider Sticks gave me a nasty bump in the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. This kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and very rewarding, you know. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this clause important? It depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss. I wonder if Gil will like it though. Your name, girl? Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira and Mickey. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there is my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. Oh dear. So how is everyone in chat doing tonight anyway? I mean, I've not really been speaking to you guys much other than just reading the dialogue in this game. Sorry for that. I hope you're having fun though. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. Oh dear. The oldest, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing the stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. Okay. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. Okay. That's an interesting stalker you have there. And she feels to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquid collection, I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Hello there, Melon. And that's good, you're doing fine, Dragon. Well, it's only the second stream of this, Melon, so you haven't really missed much. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as about to reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for your love as a drug as an encore though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need people to make me feel that I need to make feel people. Yeah. I need to drink myself. Hold on. Hey, I need to make people feel that tickets are worth the ridiculous price, you know. Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything better? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Something better again? Haven't we done this like 2 times now? I mean, I guess this is fitting for her, but didn't she start it with this as well? I don't know anymore. What's I'm going to? I'm pretty sure I made this is like the 3rd time I'm making this drink. 2nd time for this person too. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-time in bars with jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Wow. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue if it's just noise, but if it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal, it can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working and lyrics distract me. That's actually a very good point there. Then again, I'm the person who listens to game music, so hey, there was that. I listen to more game music than anything else, to be honest. There's that. Then again, I'm awake as well, so hey. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girls' concert? No, I don't think so. I don't have any tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why? That was my moniker during the wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. Why? Because it's red. How did you find it out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Oh, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gail's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss, don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Grab a snack on the way home, it's on me. Flawless serving bonus. Commission 30%. It can be that quiet during your shift. Fair enough. Jill is having your love as a drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now prosecute Miki's blog. Okay. Well, my account definitely has more than 800, I imagine. Yeah, funds of 4,000. Where was that thing? Shop. Where is it? Correct the rumor. All plants sold. This one, right? So much stuff over there, actually. She bought what you wanted and she's pleased with herself. Yeah, okay, that's good. So what's the point of having all this money anyway? Do you just need to buy stuff for her at regular intervals, or is that about it? Or should I just splurge my money on whatever? Save. It's 22:06. Maybe we can do another part before Dylan goes online. What's new in here? Miki guns a tree. Alan hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger? Why do I care if we always assume if you're a girl anyway? Fuck off. Dudes in danger. Please let's go back to the concert, please. And you still stupid idiots with skillboards. Pretty shit like this. You started mentioning by everything he's a guy. Anyway, we should gather someone to take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea, we can make an official meetup. Like I want to be seen by a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay. Next thread I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shitposting. Jesus. If I was right anyway, he's kinda slow in the uptake there. No shitposting allowed. Did that one Anna laugh? I think so. I never left, I was just lurking, not to cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're for you. Any ideas of the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. So she's like a childhood friend? It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Otacon, is that you? It's just like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki sings and singing Love is in Paradise, you guess her. Guess? Of course, just try to imagine how magical the moment would be, with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now. Poor Alice. It's just time that we haven't heard any news about her, Red. Remember the time they posted here to announce the attack? Oh yeah. And remember the cybercrime unit up in the admin's ass. December 17 will come with a second retribution. Birthday is coming. That font, oh boy. Spooky font, it's happening. Ah, time for true despair. Oh shit, fuck. That face when I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. You know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi cybercrime unit, I just wanted to know I'm not Alice, but in fact your mom. Why are you guys so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin. Fuck off Alice, not this shit again. No to this Shitu again. Haven't we read this one? I think we have. The forum is funny to read though. Oh, what is this about? Fairy actors as of late, sitting on rooftops. Rooftops. Right, miner. Rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze. Tea cocktails. This is something mixing tea with vodka, rum. What? Don't put alcohol in your tea. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before for a show that I would like to ruin everything. Very careful about being tipsy for a show. You just had 3 drinks before this show. Okay, nothing special in there. Nothing special over there. Right, I'm going to quickly get a refill on my drink because I'm quite thirsty here and it's really warm. Be right back. Oh right, I missed a special dialogue that she's talking to the cat and stuff when you read articles. I totally forgot about that. Let's see. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious what such a meetup would end up. How was your first guess? I tripped into a guy, it hurt like hell. Spooky. Oh, a nice joke. Yeah, hot chocolate. That's what we call it here. No, we saw those ones. Anything shows up when she does the hair. So that's what she meant by tea like drink. By bodyguards? Or does she mean the fan club or... Okay, so she will come again. Yes, we've done everything here. But what if I buy random stuff? What happens there? Like, I mean... Most of this stuff is relatively cheap, so I can. Okay, so now there's a poster in the room and there is a lucky cat in the room. I see, I see. You can buy extra drinks for the bar. Wait, what? Extra drinks for the bar? Oh! I guess I can buy a Moulin tea at least if someone wants that. Let's not spend too much money though, because I need to keep the money in check as well. Off to work. You want to visit Germany? Why would you want to visit Germany specifically? It's for some hidden dialogues. Yeah, I'm not entirely surprised. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Oh, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and she asked if she wanted to tag along. I hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Oh, as boss, she didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit, I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Emma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Let's just throw in some random songs again, I guess. Not like it matters much. Not like it matters at all. Still a lot of songs that are locked, so I wonder where those are from. Oh, it's that song. Sure. Question where in Germany there's a world of difference between Munich and Hamburg. Yeah, the rest... Germany is rather big. I mean, especially compared to Holland, it's like pretty big. I used to go to Germany, but that was like in the southwestern part of it, the Black Forest area, which is a nice area. The food was great, but that's about it really. What was that? Oh, it is something they made me say back in the instruction. It kinda stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. It's like Holland size. Holland is really tiny. A class with the signature. To Jill. I assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Miki girl came here yesterday before the concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see you. Oh yeah, now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoked-looking duo, right? Yep, it is. Sigh. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. You had to break up with Damien. I see. Want to drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? You'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I was flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. It's like my mom says, if you don't buy it, it's because I know the If I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find it out? So it is true. Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh, I really like this one of hers sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. Yo. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before you keep arguing? Sure. Bad touch. How do I make this thing? 2 of those. 2 of those. And 2 and 4 of these. Under rocks and mixed. Okay. There we go. There we go. Who gives these things such silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite a silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but the car is what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? It turns out he was a... oh god. Turns out he was a LARP... How do I even say that? LARPer? Live action role player. I'm laughing a lot here because my dad also does that, which is... oh god. A live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock Fest? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud and fuck in the open. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see? That's a problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you are still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. At least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I'd have pushed fuckboy over there in the closet. Oh my god. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there in the closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Oh dear. Dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Chill. Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle Johan taught me a ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, could you? Something weird? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see, a weird drink. Oh, promo. We haven't had any of those yet. Let's go an umbrella. So unnecessarily brown. Is 4 of... let's try this one. 4 of each ingredient, all on the rocks and mixed. On the rocks, right. Okay, Arcana. Here. Yeah, this fits well. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask is a umbrettini, and then something like cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know. Something tells me that part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? It's her, isn't it? That's the silence of somebody who just hit something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant a speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. You mean anonymous? Anonymous? Yeah. I can't English tonight. Jesus. Anyway, everyone that participated starting using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous or anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is a logical conclusion of that. That's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes to the mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating, and no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what is essentially a pet for the press made up. The antithesis of your usually boogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risk and consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you just can't say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories at night, shower together. You know you need some human morph in the place. Your tits alone will fill my entire bathroom. Oh, this game, I swear. That's a great line though. I'm going to remember this line. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside of these four walls. I am not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I ask you out is 10 AM, you know. That's early morning by my standards. Oh. Relatable. Definitely relatable. Oh. Isn't good. Oops. I mean, that's not what I want to hang... It's not that I don't want to hang out, I just want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm going to need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brintini. Finally, that's the Elm I know. Yeah, that sounds very relatable. 10 AM in the morning, jeez, that's really early. Six, 2. And that's all, right? Yeah, that's all. Hello there, Cole. Here. You know, Brentini is such a weird name. You're also hopeless minor. Rad? I don't need you to say that. It wasn't originally supposed to replicate the Martini. The problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of Vermouth that was named after a certain automobile group. So in a weird way, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering... Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultant-based gigs. It's not like that every day is frail. Do you meet with your clients, or... I don't. It's always from behind... It's always as from behind as many filters as I can imagine. I don't remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I'll lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose the time providing my worth because my big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but a few times I've shown myself. They weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something like that. Give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? It's actually kind of curious. The first day she gets like a newspaper manager, a security person, then she gets a hitman, now she gets a hacker. Like an interesting crowd you have here in this bar. Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you about things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. You're hard as fuck, and that's what abdomen felt. I didn't play the prequel version because I have literally no idea about this entire game, to be honest, so I have not. I could probably do that afterwards. Is that included in this game, or do I need to buy that separately? Do you normally greet people like that way? Yes, as in it's included, or yes, as I have to get it separately? It's on the main menu. I haven't seen any option like that on the main menu, to be honest. I guess load, start, and options. I'm a man that can contain myself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flattered in the field at my summer's house. Oof. Uh-oh. Is that going to repeat? Thank you for the subs, Knight. For giving one sub to Akane. I still don't get why that is so loud. It shouldn't be loud. Really weird. I need to look into that sometime. Maybe just disable it altogether. Also, I don't think it was showing up on the screen now, was it? Anyway. Alright. But don't you worry. You are safe. You're flattered in the field at my summer house. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving your drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Got it into the business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. In 3 days and he already has the usual drink. I mean, I guess. No. Reset. I don't need. Didn't need that much of this. Do this. 8 of these. All mix. What is that emote? Oh, now I see. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? You press left on the main menu and choose there. Okay, well, I'll check that out later. That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Jolson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but in the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get right people drunk. Hey, the signature on the glass over there. Ah, oh yeah. That big titty Lilith, was it? The big titty Lilith was there. She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Alright, Akane, see you later. Let's sleep well. Come on, there has to be something. Well, I love what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I got nothing. Everyone is surprised. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her, or that you didn't already know. Fine. Hey kid, do you think Lilith... What? Hey kid, do you think Lilith have nipples? Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of photos where they have them, but they could have been modded, you know. So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilith chick, I kept wondering about the stits... Oh my god. I mean, it'd be fine without him, but the curiosity is killing me. But even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits of a Lilith look good? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest muscle... Jesus. I can say this with a straight face. A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those son of a bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You'd expect me to share my information with you when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbringers? The Harbringers? Harbringers? Yeah. Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses, something like that. I think I heard about that, somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're going to release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that would be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. Bleeding Jane. That's the Bloody Mary. Tree, all blended. Nothing else? No. I'm still, the more I play this game, the more I'm surprised that Christian actually played this and put it on YouTube with all the language in there. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this Dana Zane's bar. Is this true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. Also after that incident with the bass. Where is she? Incident with the bass? She's out running some, bass. 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears and she beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic arm then too. I heard someone say the suggestions that she loved it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. True enough, Rad, but still. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Please don't come again, sir. Already halfway on this day. It sure gives you plenty of save options for a visual novel, I should say. Wonder if I can finish this day before Dylan goes live. Just want to keep the music the same. Ah, boss, you're back. Yeah, sorry about not being here earlier. What were you doing? I had a brief meeting with my BTC regional manager. Oh, everything alright? As alright as it can be, considering that we're closing eventually. When will that happen? I don't know. Brian said that we'll be safe for a few months while the paperwork is filed and everything's being put to order. Oh. I was also talking to him about you. About me? Yeah, I was telling him to do whatever it takes to ensure you don't spend too much time without a job. If possible, to reassign you ASAP after closing. Hey, if it helps, Brian might also be the angriest of all of us. They want to close the only bar in the whole area that hasn't given any headaches he's had. What about Gil? He's the one that worries me the most, actually. He's kind of working using the credentials of another guy that was working here before. Uh-oh. Whoa? The one who bought the levitation potion and then threw himself off a building. Ah, yes, the levitation potion story. The ability Fluffy. Is that the ability on Wooloo? It increases defenses but makes it super effective against the open bear. Oh, I don't know that. You use weird euphemisms, boss. Anyway. Wait, what did you say? No, special. I find it hard to believe that Gil will find a job after this all. Just who is Gil? I have an idea of who he is, but I'm still putting pieces together. Anyway, back to work. Imminent closure is no excuse to slack off. Yes, sir. You guys don't know that I can hear you, right? This place looks familiar. Excuse me, is this the VA11-HALL-A bar? It is indeed. It's a get-go. It is indeed. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh god, what is Say planning now? Excuse me? I'm at a drink whose name was changed after many women protested. Can you get me that? Sure. What? Excuse me? And now I need to read through all the things to, see if something has happened to them. 8 out of 10 smug assholes would recommend it better do business being smug assholes. I like that description. A piano woman, you think? Oh right, yeah, that's definitely it. All aged and all mixed. Here you go. Very nice, thanks a lot. So you know Say, miss? Stella. I'm Stella Hoshi, my pleasure. Yeah, I know her. She's been here before, yes. Yep, in fact, I'm glad you know her because she left this hill last time. Oh god, so she left her helmet behind again. Not the first time, huh? Her helmets have been picked up by all sorts of people in the last 3 months. Fillets, nurses, morticians, fire jugglers. She's been lucky enough to always leave it for people who return it at least. Wow, quite a few people. She's as much of a sociable girl as she's a total klutz. Oh, so she's Oxy. Noted. At least when she's not being serious, she's very competent when she puts her mind to it. I see. So did she recommend you this place, or? We're meeting here today. I can see why she chose this place. It's the kind of place she likes. Say, is that Kira Mika's autograph on the glass? Seems like the glass is a conversation starter, nice. Yeah, it is. How did you get it? She stopped her yesterday, just before the concert. Really? No. Oh, she's a fangirl, alright. I mean... She did? Yeah, let's go. Can I see it? Sure. Yep, this Starlight signature is hers. So your name is Jill then? Yes. It's quite a design, yes it is. Ain't this nice? Here you go. Do you like her, Miss Stella? Just call me Stella. I do. Whenever you hear her songs, you're filled with so much energy and happiness. Too bad I couldn't purchase tickets for this one. I mean, they were sold out in minutes. Lucky I could secure a couple for the next time she comes around. Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello, where the hell are you? Car crash? Oh, you're helping. Will it take long? Alright. Yeah, don't worry. Take it for say. Yes. Maybe wait for her. I will. In the meantime, I feel like having another drink. Why not just prepare the memory of its creator's dearest friend? Oh, isn't it the Piano Man? I think it was? It doesn't say so. What's with all these cryptic... What's with all these cryptic descriptions, really? Has a story to those ears. I'll probably find it out at some point. Retriever. Fluffy Dream. No. Piano Man didn't necessarily say it was a honor of a good friend, though I do know the backstory behind it, but... Let's try it, I guess. It doesn't necessarily say so, but... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 5... 3. Is this one you had in mind? Yes, exactly. Thank you. May I ask you something that might be personal? Also, it tells us that you just use the arrows to check all drinks? How so? May I ask you something that might be personal? It isn't about my eye, is it? No, it's not. At least I don't think so. You don't get to serve many cat groomers. Okay. So it's something I've been curious about. Did you go through the procedure of a disease or because of the fat? Before I was born, I was diagnosed with nanomachine rejection. So it had to be done, otherwise I would have died shortly after birth. I'm a bit of the weak side because of it though. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I don't mind. It's always nice to dispel the idea that my parents were just into the fad. You seem to know your drinks. Well, I guess I read a bit more than into the recipe book. Okay, so... The cat is or something because she was... some deficiency or something at birth. I'm not sure how that works, but okay. So, do you like alcohol? Yeah, but not in the usual way. I don't drink that much outside of canned beer. Better callers, the stories, the way you need to keep them stored, the designs. It sounds a bit silly when I just say it out loud. Not at all. Do you collect them or anything like that? Actually, yeah, I started with my grandpa's collection and I've been slowly growing it. It's been hard because of my debts, but I managed, little by little. Do you like alcohol, Stella? I'm here, right? But I'm normally more of a social drinker. Unless it's with somebody, I don't tend to drink much. I see. Sorry, I'm late. Welcome. There she is. You took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. I got caught in rush hour traffic too and figured walking might be much faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency cells nearby and I climbed down. Took an air cab. Oh. I would suggest using the ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you. But safety first. Safety? No. Flying cars is just way cooler. I still don't understand how they give you how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first one to know. Anyway, I'll have whatever she orders next. I like a drink that was... You read it again? You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. You need to be able to answer these kinds of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jilly right with that kind of stuff. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever, please order something normal, would you? Tell me 2 French weavers then. You'll have 2 drinks at once. No, we're sharing. What? Like half of a glass of each? Isn't it better to just do 1 for each? Don't worry, you'll see. What? What is she up to? That's a lot of alcohol. Two French weavers. So, this one's for you and this one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Oh yeah, here. Hey, so this is why I left my helmet, thanks. You really need to be more careful with your things. Yeah, but I have spares. Your spares should be safe for when the ones you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. This helmet costs money, you know. Yeah, sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck in because of a jammed button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep, you were it? I'll refrain from now. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be, I'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They say something might happen at the bank tomorrow. but with all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people also have started spreading baseless rumors. Just yesterday, I just took a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everyone is on edge. Yeah. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something, if somebody came after me, do you think they stand a chance? You'd be quite strong, but I'll take something to protect myself. I'll be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what, after I come back we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle here is to pick me up. You come and say. Now I'll stay here a bit longer. Okay then, take care. Bye. Sister's your worry ward. That means she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed some of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all the stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there was some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers or drug dealers, letting them act as they wish. Some even say that the ones that get the upper hand are the ones that have failed them in some way. Still always says that the White Knights are just glorified mall security. To say that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on. The Cybertsu Corp's main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about Associates' fear of bad PR resulting in the movement from the PTC. Sounds plausible. Yeah, it kinda worries me though, because I really like my job. And I guess I feel a similar fear exists beyond the upper ranks, lately they seem restless. Too much politics, huh? It hurts my brain, I just want to go rescue people and help them. I just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needs to relay some information to the manager, and I must speak because he trusts me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message, but it's his intention that counts. That's kinda harsh. Oh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing those sitcom-like entrances, you're disturbing other clients. Oh, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild with that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting my shift. Grab something before they started grabbing me, you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow our example and offer me more drinks more often. We'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. And I got a perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both? One for each? Alright. She's also an interesting person. How long is this game anyway? I've like no idea. I mean, it's a visual novel, those tend to be quite long, but I literally have no idea how long this is. Next. Five or 6 days, you think? Okay, so I'm on the third day. Almost halfway in then. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? Call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Yes, yes. Say. Say. Say, why did you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without having an ulterior motive. And that includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you'll learn to read the cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one of that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're in here with what looks like your work attire tells me, riffing dialogue, isn't that right? That you're so married you do your job that sex is... Wait, what? That you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So, if you invited me to a drink, it's because you found me cute, and that's the extent of it. I believe you. Thank you. You say this is the first one, but what about Deal giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh yeah, the little with the dogs. No, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ouch. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I can tell your body is heavily modified. Or modded with things it shouldn't even have. Bit of a worried face. Your tongue is a VA11-HALL-A with DNA scanning capabilities. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of premium extra flexible variety. And the most important thing, your hands. What about them? I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, the joints and the skin are mildly interesting. But your hands are the MIRD 113 of Realta Industries. A model designed to shoot class 5 bullets from its fingertip. Excuse me? So? Class G of Article 17 in Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistics augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian definition that has upgraded any parts of its person to hold firearms of Class G grade or higher will be either commissioned or a disarmament will be sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. So she has finger guns. Okay. Better not mess with this girl. I want to know though, why go through with an upgrade? A girl's gotta take care of herself, you know. I'm gonna be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh, yeah. Okay then, I can give you some advice. I guess. The reason I could tell it is not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a smaller model that changes them into disposable tips. Assuming they're being used for self-defense and not for regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Ah, yes, another thing. If you aim for the arms and legs once it's self-defense, anything more is assault. Yeah. Bye Dorothy, bye Jill. Bye-bye. Please come again. I thought she was going to take me away. They would put my mind on the vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. And that's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask, about what? DNA reading tongue? Very principle, intuitive, and also it vibrates. Isn't the future just amazing? Extra flexible joints? Do you really need to ask? Anti-radiation coating. Hey, my skin is the first tool of the trade, I need to take care of it as much as possible. But it makes me feel soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, reading people and all? Not really. I'm just quite good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilith. What can you say about me then? Let's see. You're very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, it's whether that your partner can't seem to satisfy on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration, something happened that's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know who wants to return your feelings, maybe you were hurt in the past. First you demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog whose owner never really throws the ball. Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this stuff up on the fly. All of that was just rubbish, I say because 80%... All of that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right 80% of the time. Generic bullshit, if you will. You'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stop for some time. Go. Fine, bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come rather far, huh? When one is so artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey boss, this might seem random, but do you remember the first time I came into the bar? She's great, yeah. I like her quite a lot. When you came, you submitted your contract. Yeah, why? Well, for some reason I've been hung up over it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then was guilt trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh yeah, Dad! I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside and I tried to retrieve it. I just kinda put my hand in it and it got stuck. It was a French jar too, so I couldn't just break it. Hey Gil, how did you get my hand out of the jar? A straw and some butter. Oh yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping in it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw got stuck. Then there was the incident with the television. I'll admit my fault with the artist, but the television incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that stand should have labeled the Z's and their S's better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z piece. Still, there's onto something there. Ahem, yeah, she is. She's also a klutz. Got it. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck on things. I want to believe. Everything will turn out right in the end, don't worry. 0 mistakes again. That's nice at least. It's quite rich. Just subscription got renewed, she'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy not birthday? What? Let's read some stuff. You really like that website, huh? I have needs. Okay, we've read this one. We also read this one then. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to top. Maybe more leaks. Sounds unlikely. I don't think that government will let that happen twice. Wait, what? Shining fingered? Also, why the hell is it caught? Damn it. What says it? I didn't notice. What if the spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who would hack a site like this just for a prank? Not me. You're right though. Might have been someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? December 17. Right. If only we knew about more what the target was. Sick meme says. Where did you see that? What? I am getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. You're messing with forces they can't grasp, or is it a ruse? Crime is up by 5%. It could be worse. God forbid things get under control here. Oh, my subscription was renewed. I didn't see that. Anything else up here? No. Day 4. So if there's 5 days in this, it's probably going to take 1 or 2 more streams to finish this? Pretty fast if that's the case. Huh. But yeah, I'm going to stop the recording here for now. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.